of their ability, and there won't be as many conflicts in between worker and other worker. So like I said, the employees are the company's most valuable asset. So whether you're doing construction or blue collar or white collar, like if your company is keeping you safe, you're gonna want to either stay there or like move up the ranks in that company instead of quitting, looking for a new job or something like that. Morale, again, like I said, happiness and attendance. If your morale is high, you're gonna have more productive workers. You're gonna have more people coming into your store, and it'll just be a better atmosphere for you to run your business out of. So now I want to talk about OSHA. It was created in 1971 when there were different kinds of health violations and things like that. So OSHA was created, and they made different acts and laws that will protect workers in their workplace. So it stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Like I said, it protects workers and keeps them in a safe and healthy environment. Over there it says, when can OSHA shut down my job site? So if a job isn't safe or is unhealthy, that OSHA can inspect it and they can shut it down, and usually the shutdown will take months or really long time. This is, we actually had it in the classroom. It's just kind of like a guideline. Everywhere that you work or you hire people, you're supposed to have one of these. This one's for California, but they have them for each state. OSHA also provide a checklist that you can check off to make sure you're within like the regulations and safety of the laws and the acts that you're required to be in. So also with OSHA, you get a card, so you have to get trained. There's different training facilities, there's different classes. You can take them online or in an actual building that is OSHA. And these are just in Philly and New Jersey. There's 6 in Philly, sorry, not Philly, Pennsylvania, and 4 in New Jersey, or 5 in New Jersey. Yeah, and they try to do it by region, so they're not going to make you travel 1,000,000 miles to go to OSHA. That's why there's enough of them, because not everyone works right there. So these are some of the signs that OSHA provides or you buy, depending on what kind of job you're doing or what kind of business you're running. So obviously you don't want to be smoking at a gas station or something like that. So you'll have the smoking sign, fire extinguisher sign because of obviously fire. This is kind of my real life example. So I work as a plumber, and the scaffolding guys who are working outside, they actually use these scaffolds, and they'll put up the bricks, pavers, and everything onto the house. And as you can see, it actually has OSHA written on it to make sure it's OSHA certified. So if someone drives by and sees that, then they know you're good. They also give you these diagrams of each thing. This is scaffolding. That's for high rises. I don't know if anyone saw by 220. They used to have that when it was just steel beams. All the workers would be strapped in just in case someone fell. So all in all, OSHA is there to protect the workers and make sure it's in a healthy environment for, like I said, either construction or if you're making food, you don't want to be getting people sick. So OSHA will be there to either shut down the job or come inspect. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now Brian's going to talk about respect, fairness, and honesty in the workplace.
Thanks, Mario. Alright guys, my name's Brian, and now that we're all experts on all the topics we discussed already today, I'm going to be talking about respect, honesty, and fairness in the workplace, the big 3. So respect, honesty, and fairness, it's all goes together. They all work together. When you're in the workplace, you need to know all of them. You know how to act upon all of them. You need to know how everyone else in the company is going to relate to you about them, and you can repay that back to people you work with. To start, we're going to be talking about what is respect. A lot of you might be asking that question right now. Respect goes in a lot of different ways. It's mainly having, respect for yourself, respect for everyone around you, and just having a care for everyone that you're being around, telling the truth, knowing your value, all that kind of stuff. Respect, one of the main things to remember is that it's a two-way street. Myself personally, when I worked at Novartis Pharmaceuticals in East Hanover, I worked there for 3 years as an intern. I worked with CEOs, I worked with regular guys, everyday workers going to their 9-to-5 job, and they treated me as one of them. We were the same, during those hours. We were there to get paid, we were there to go home. We respected each other. Keeping respect is the foundation of teamwork as well. When you're on the job, when you're working with them, you need to know that I respect the person I'm working with, and they respect me. If you don't have that level of respect, teamwork isn't going to work. It's not going to come together. The job isn't going to get done the way you need it to get done. So respect is one of the most important things when it comes to that. Knowing how and when to speak is also really important. You need to know there's a time for you to talk and there's a time for you not to talk. If you have an idea and you want to share your idea and you know it's a good idea, you should tell it. You should not hold it to yourself. But you need to respect other people's ideas and what they have to say. And even if it's an opposing opinion, you need to know, okay, I respect what you're saying, I hear you, I listened, and I'm going to work to coordinate your idea with my own. And that goes along with different points of view that you may have. Some person might have one opinion, you have the other opinion. You guys can oppose, and it's okay to have opposing opinions in the workplace, but it's also important, to still respect that opinion. And as you should know, no world is perfect. Even in any company, conflicts will occur. You're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to talk to someone about it, go home, blow off steam, whatever you need to do. But you need to still be mature, still be respectable, still have your value, and still, get through the day. So the next topic I want to talk about is fairness. And what is fairness? You can see from this picture, obviously the big fish needs to be in the bigger bowl, the smaller fish needs to be in the little bowl. Fairness is all about, perspective. It's all about handling your situation. It's all about knowing what's going on, talking about it, like making sure everyone is treated equally. That goes to the same playing field. This, as you can see here in this picture, the playing field is slanted. Obviously, one team would have a huge advantage over the other, and that never flies in the workplace. You need to treat everyone the same way you want to be treated. You need to look at every employee and say, you need to be treated the same as this guy. You can't put one person above another. That's not how it works. Offering opportunities for recognition is important. You should have an employee of the month. You should have some kind of way to say, okay, you did a job better this month than other people, so we're going to recognize that, but we're still going to treat you the same as everyone else. We're treating you the same fairness. So that gives people the opportunity to reach their full potential. They're going to see that. They're going to say, oh, I want to strive for greatness. I want to be the best I can be in my company, and I want to get things done and, really help to advance something, make a difference in what you're doing. Become a part of, yourself, your company, everyone around you. It's important, nothing will get done without that, as it goes out again. So you got to know the law, okay? It is,
Should I fly?
Oh, yeah.
Can I sit there?
Fairness is important. It's something that everyone should, value, but it's also the law. You can't put someone above another person. It's illegal. You can't, you can't discriminate against someone because color, race, gender, anything like that. It's illegal. So you need to, maintain that fairness and know that there are consequences if you do not. So the final topic I'm going to talk about is honesty. And honesty, it starts in the beginning. It starts with when you first meet the company, when you first get introduced, telling the truth versus telling lies. It's going to all come down to starting with your resume. So when it comes to your resume, that's the first thing the company's going to see about you. It's the first thing they're going to know. They don't even know who you are. They know that they have this piece of paper in front of them, and it says, this is who you are. And if you're lying on your resume, you're proposing ideas that are so outlandish they won't believe, they're going to look at that and say, how can we think you're an honest person? How can we want you on our team and our company? So honesty instills trust among faculty. If you are honest with the people you work with, and you go to work every day and you talk to them, you're going to trust them, you're going to get along better, you're going to have a good relationship. It goes back to fairness, goes back to respect. It all comes together. And then employee retention, you're going to want to go to your job, you're going to want to be at your job, you're going to want enjoy being there, enjoy coming up with new ideas, and creating new things, and working with the people you work with, because if you're not enjoying that, then what's the point of going to your work? You know, you should find a new job. You should seriously reconsider what you're doing with your life. And then honestly helps you work freely. It lets you give your ideas, it lets you feel comfortable expressing how you feel comfortable expressing what you want to express and what you think is going to make things better. Without that, the workplace will fall apart. Nothing would get done, and the company would fail. So it's all about, mainly revealing the right information at the right time. You can have great ideas, you can have knowledge on how to fix something, but you want to hear other people's opinions, you want to hear what they have to say, and you want to be able to use that on your own and change your idea based on what other people say. So you don't have to say everything about yourself all up front. You can say, this is the beginning of my idea, this is the general topic, and then go on from there and work it into it and discuss further what you want to discuss. So that was the big three: respect, fairness, and honesty. Once again, I'm Brian Kunz, and that was my presentation on that topic. So we want to thank you guys for all listening. We want to thank you guys for hearing us about ethics in human resources. Myself, Nicole, Shelby, the Alyssas, and Mario. And yeah, thank you very much.